Hey everybody, welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Carelli. I'm trying to make it look like this branch is not shooting right out of my head, but it is. It's hot this afternoon here in Denver, Colorado, um, but I declare another victory in the war with hoarding at my father's house. Did I say my name is John Corelli and this is your average guy with his average guy opinion? John Corelli, average guy. Hope you're having a great day. So stupid. Anyway, this was kind of victory today, like I was saying, because I got all of his artwork out of his home, which was significant. It was a carload. The sad thing is, he hadn't hung it up. It was all boxed up and wrapped up, and it had been for a very long time. I don't even know if he hung it up when he had it in Nevada back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I know he never hung it up at this current home that he's lived in since 2004. So this stuff's been packed away probably a good 20, 25, maybe more years. Some of it was up when I lived with him from 1985 to 1988. It may have been hung up at the home after that, where he lived for, I think, about 10 years before he went to Nevada. Or maybe less. I'm not sure the exact time frame there, but my one lesson that I can impart to anyone that's listening, especially you, Jennifer Montgomery Reedy, my number one fan, you're the best. You should do these too. I would watch all of yours because you watch all of mine. You're the best. Love you. My one lesson is, as you age, don't lose your art, don't lose your music, and don't lose your comedy, because you're going to need them all to avoid being miserable. And it's still very easy to be miserable, trust me. I mean, I'm not a wise guy. I'm a wise guy, like a fucking wise guy. I'm that type of wise guy. But I'm not. I'm not a wise person, but I do have some ammunition in my holster to try to remain happy until I die. It doesn't always work out. You just do your best. But happiness is a choice and an effort. It really is. And, like I was driving, I was getting angry because I hate traffic. But I got to, make the best of it. And so I just started thinking about my friends and stupid shit I did 30 years ago. And it's like, if you can locate that memory in your brain and just make yourself smile for even 5 seconds, it's very helpful. And it's a new technique I'm going to try. Or maybe when I did a good joke at a comedy club, or even in front of 3 drunks and they liked it. Try to find those memories that make you happy. Especially you, Jennifer. I know you've been struggling, and you've done a great job. I can't imagine losing your partner the way you did, your husband, and I've been lucky. I haven't lost too many people that were of major importance to me till I was in my 40s. This year's been rough, but I didn't lose a spouse, for God's sake. So stay strong, lady. Love you. Keep it up. You're doing great, and stay pretty. I'm such a fucking perv. Oh God. Anyway. So why are we here? Am I babbling once again against my or against, it probably is against too, but about my sojourn into I don't want to quite say dementia, senility. I don't know, that senility and dementia the same thing. Is dementia just a new word for senility? He's just forgetting a lot. I mean, and forgetting stuff very quickly lately. And I know he's stressed out. Hopefully he has scored a place to live. It looks pretty good. He gets interviewed on Wednesday, so that's good. He feels pretty good about it. It's a place run by, I think it's Catholic, maybe Christian. That's important to him, and it's in a pretty decent. It's not in a great neighborhood, but it's in a good area of that neighborhood. So, looking forward to that. Hopefully that goes well. So we'll see what happens there. He said, keep your fingers crossed, Dad. I'm crossing my toes right now, man. Can I cross these 2 fingers? I'm crossing every finger I got. 5 sets of fingers crossed for you, because I can't take you, and I don't know anyone else who could, and I don't want you living in a hotel or a motel or a super expensive apartment. So got detritus on my head. Sorry, I'm taking a lot longer to talk about this stuff than it really should, but I needed something to talk about for 10 minutes today. My son and I were only there for about an hour and a half, and we got a lot done. Like I say, I filled the car with his artwork, which was all packed up for who knows how long. So that's why there's detritus all over me. I was just like, he's a very meticulous man when it comes to packing stuff. This stuff's been packed a long time, so it was like opening the Ark of the Covenant and all this dust and old carpet and tape that's gotten all shitty coming out. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to call this the Joe Carelli Museum of 20th Century Art. I was going to say modern art, but none of this stuff was made, I think, after 1980. So, or actually, there was one thing I did that was after 1980, and I'm a little embarrassed about how old I was when I made it, so I'm not going to tell you. But come on a little sojourn with me through the world of Joe Carelli's art that should have been up. And that's why I say, put your art up, enjoy it, look at it, let it make you happy. Listen to your music. Don't just pack it away and wait to sell it someday. And listen to comedy or watch a funny show or watch a serious show. Just do what makes you happy, because life's too short. I know it's a cliche, but it's true. So here we go on the tour of the museum, the Joe Carelli Museum of 20th Century Art. Now, this is a, whoops, sorry guys, I don't know, oh boy. That's a poster of the Deer Hunter. I may have mentioned this to you guys. God dang it, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. My aunt produced the Deer Hunter. I think I've mentioned that before. Down on the bottom. Let's see if we can find her name. Where is she? Ah, shoot, I can't find her. She's on, oh, there she is. Joanne Corelli, right there. That's my aunt. Okay, hopefully that showed up. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So yeah, check this out though. This thing is huge and I love it. And I remember we had it up in the apartment that we shared back in the mid to late 80s. God dang it. Why can't I figure this out? So yeah, it's a really, I love this poster. It just shows the way New Yorkers think. You got this huge portion of whatever street that is, I don't know. But the rest of China, Japan, Russia, it's hilarious. And then here we go, here's some other stuff. This is one of my personal favorites that is comedy and art at the same time. Poverty Sucks, with the dude on a Bentley, I think. Maybe a Rolls Royce. I don't know my car symbology that well, but I love that. That was hanging up in our apartment. I made this for my dad. It's a huge Christmas card. Why can't I get this to angle right? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh well, there's that. That's massive. That was made in the early 90s, and like I said, I was older than I'd like to admit. It looks like something from high school. No, it was college. That's embarrassing. So then, this is a cool work on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Everyone knows this work. You know, everyone's seen it, so that's cool. And then this is really intriguing. Now, these are 3 jazz drawings, paintings, lithographs, maybe one of each. And I really love them. I remember them in the home as a child, and I always thought they were bizarre and beautiful and wonderful and intriguing as a child. Even I had emotions about these things. Like, wow, so weird looking, but so cool looking. So, and I'm going to hang them in my home. And if he wants me to sell them, I guess I'll sell them. But or hopefully he'll want me to maybe bring them over to his new home if he's in an apartment, assisted living type of situation. But here they are. Hopefully I don't fall off the deck. But they're really cool. So this one's a, that's, god dang it, it's hard to do this. I don't know why it's so hard. Oh well. But yeah, so you got like a watercolor there of a jazz band. I think that's a lithograph of a very similar jazz band. And then this looks like some sort of white on black sort of drawing, or maybe I don't know, maybe some sort of Indian ink or something. Anyway, sorry, this is disjointed, and I don't know, maybe I should have reversed the camera. But there's you get a glimpse, right? You get a glimpse into this man and what he once was. And I'm trying to be more empathetic towards him. I really am trying. I mean, he his body's breaking down, his mind's breaking down, and frankly, a lot of times I haven't been as patient as I should have been with him. And I feel like I'm showing love just by showing up, but maybe I gotta do better, right? A lot of marriages go down the toilet because people think that all they had to do was show up. I showed up, but I could have done more. So I'm trying to do that as a kid now, and I'm trying to get Logan to understand I'm gonna also need him to go into that home when we visit his grandfather with the same mindset. So yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff. I got more, but those weren't my favorite pieces, and but these were, and they bring back great memories. And like I said, I'm gonna put them up in my home, and maybe hopefully when he turns the chapter and gets past this stressful point and we get him into a new home, hopefully he'll hang some stuff up. Maybe I can bring his record player over. Maybe we can spin some tunes as he enters the last chapters of his life. All right, thanks you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for listening and watching once again. My name is John Corelli. As I said at the outset, I don't need to say it again. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.